Hello and welcome to today's episode. Last we left off, we played a couple of games in League One, furthering our advantage, trying to see if we could win this thing. Since then, it's been bad. It's been really, really bad. Okay, so a little bit of a rough patch here, a couple of draws when we shouldn't have, and then January hit. Oh God, January hit. We won one game in the league in January. I mean, we only played four, truth be told, but we were atrocious. All of a sudden, Burstow has forgotten how to score. We'll get to that in a bit. So he scored a couple, or scored a game, one here, scored one here. He really should have scored more. We got mugged, got that, got mugged, got there, got mugged. Every one of these losses is simply we haven't been clinical enough, and they've been beating us. This one we had like a 1xG lead. This one I think we had a 2 or so. It's just been very, very annoying. But an injury crisis, that seems to be over. Players have been resting. Players have been swapping out. Have been doing some rotating. However, that being said, we are currently, hey, 9 points clear at the top of the league. Not really. We have 2 games in hand, so if these guys keep winning, Ipswich, 2 wins with them at 75 points, so we'll be 3 points ahead. Remember that earlier in the season when we were like 12, 14 points ahead? Yeah, that lead has disappeared. We do have 2 games in hand on third place, MK Dons, who are 61 points, who could go up to 67, so we're still 11 points ahead of them. We still are on track to get automatic promotion this season with 11 more games. Is it 11? Yeah, 11 games left to play. Burstow still the leading scorer, and he's probably still going to finish with the highest average rating just because of that early season swamping he gave absolutely everybody. But my goodness, has this man fallen off a cliff to the point where he's only 3-star current ability. You may be asking me, what changed? I don't know. He went out with, I think, a bit of a knock for like a week. He came back and he can't score anymore. His current ability all of a sudden dropped off a cliff. It was 4-star, 4-star, and now it's 3-star, 4-star. He's currently a decent League One player. Nothing happened, nothing changed. Playing him exactly the same way I have been. Just that knock, minor knock that took him out for a week must have been either really severe, or maybe he was just literally playing out of his mind for half a season. Come the January transfer window, he just fell off a cliff. Speaking of transfers, we really had nothing happen over the transfer window. We got this guy in on loan, who's going to be playing. Why is he not playing? Oh, that man, right. Forgot about this guy. This was the signing of the offseason, or the transfer window. Matthias Szczesjetny, he's currently on loan with us until the end of the season, and he's going to be leaving us at the end of the season, but there's a non-zero possibility of us signing him depending on how much money they're currently thinking about getting from him. He's been out for a couple of games. However, he's been playing very good for us in the 5 games since he's appeared. So he immediately makes it back into the starting lineup. He's going to come ahead of Jasper Moon, who has dropped down to 2.5-star, 3-star, as this guy popped in and is just very, very good. He's currently a standard 1 player, potential championship player in the future. So, very, very nice transfer we brought in there. Finally back. Some other things that I brought in this youngster, who ended up being nothing. We brought in this lone player, you just saw that. Liam Hume, another youngster that is nothing. Then we brought in a couple of lone players, one in center mid, just because he's free and cost us nothing. And this one is a goalkeeper. The reason we brought both these guys in is because they are out of contract he was out of contract at the end of the season. Very annoying. I guess he's a depth piece. This guy also, though, goalkeeper, 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential ability, on loan from Norwich. Is he out of contract at the was? Yes, he is out of contract at the end of the season, which is very nice. We're going to try and probably pick him up because he's potentially a champion player. 4.5-star, filled in potential, 5-star potential overall. He's a few years away from being a few years away. Considering our current backup goalkeeper is only 2.5-star, 3.5-star, he represents a good opportunity to make an upgrade back there. So, as for going out, we did have a couple of players go out. Go back to transfer. Linton, he's out on loan. He's probably going to be leaving the squad at some point in the near future. Apter went out. A bunch of players went out on loan this season. important. However, two players actually were sold off. Tom Cannon, who really was never going to be anything for us. He was 2-star, 4-star. So we just thought it's probably better to cash in on a little potential. And the most disappointing one, Sonny Hilton, who was, I think, 2-star, 4-star, 2-star, 3.5-star, somewhere in that range. Currently showing as a B-. Went off to Blackpool for a little pretty penny there. They're actually playing him, surprisingly. So overall, honestly, one of my favorite players we've had all save. I'm sad to see you go, but I wish you the best in your future career. Abu, he came back from loan, and he has kicked up a fuss something fierce. He said, hey, I'm good enough to be starting. I want to start. I said, hey, no, there's two people ahead of you. Wormlayton has been playing very good all season. 3-star, 4-star, though he's really not a attacking winger. I guess you can play him as that's a wing back. He's really not the way we want him to be, a complete wing back, but we're playing him that way, and he's been doing well. We also got Payne ahead of him in the rotation, who's still showing better potential than both of them combined. He's worth a lot of money, but we'll see if that ends up being something. Currently against his teammate, yeah, same with Wormlayton. So we're just playing what we've been playing. No huge changes there, but he, Abu, is worth 1.7 million. So if we get anywhere close to that, we'll be good. Bad news, though. Someone decided they wanted to see if we could upgrade our training facilities, and the board immediately said yes. All of a sudden, £2,200,000 disappeared from our budgets. Very annoying, as they were probably going to increase our budgets next year, and with money no longer in the bank, I just kind of made a stupid mistake. Oh well, it happens. So we live and we learn. We live and we learn. Good news, though, is our facilities are getting our facilities are being upgraded. Great news. We have adequate, average, and we're due to move in somewhere. The 2027 or the end of the 28-28 season, so the end of next season, our new stadium will be built that we will be moving into, which will be incredible. However, today on the schedule, we've got two important games. We're going to be at home against Wigan. We're currently 5th, and then most importantly, at home against MK Dons. We're currently in 3rd, and one of the teams we need to, beat down, keep them down below us if we want to win and secure automatic promotion in a much easier way. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the game. The setup is pretty much the same with this new guy in the back. Got Folks in goal, back for Sturge, Shajetny, and Chaplin. Wormlayton also on the right back. Taylor, Pyeforce, and Nats head in midfield. Montgomery and Ford backing up Burstow. The broken Burstow. We're hoping he can come in and just get some form. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't trust it. But we will certainly try our best. We're currently in 11th place. We're the favorites, and I want us to play like it. Let's go ahead and tell them that. Most importantly, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to try and pump most of them up, which did end up working this time. Jetney is not usually one to get pumped up, but apparently something about this match seemed to kind of make him very happy. We've also been a pretty hellish schedule. We haven't had a long break in weeks. I want to come out here and secure 2 wins today. Will push us very, very far along the way of securing automatic promotion, especially by winning the title. That's what we really, really want, to win the title. Considering how good we were in the early season, I don't want it to blow up during this mid-season flatline, basically. Burstow now. Burstow scores! Burstow scores, and it's called off. Why? Why? Seriously? Oh, yeah, he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Well, that's something he used to do. So maybe if he gets that early game offside thing, or tests things out, we can get him back into his lovely, lovely goal-scoring form. Burstow now running past everyone like he usually does, and scores this time. And 44th goal of the season. It is not called off this time. Very, very nice there, Burstow. As a reminder, he has scored more than a goal a game this season in the league in league play. Counting all competitions, I don't know if he's exactly there yet. Not sure. We are in the semifinal of the Papa John's Trophy. We've been knocked out of everything else. We're going to try to win that. Wigan is who we're playing in the next leg of it. So a good result here that we are currently doing, we're smashing them, could show that we are actually likely to make it into the finals and maybe even win the whole thing, which I would like to do to get a little bit of prize money, even if it means resting some of our players a little bit. We have been playing the starters since the last round, just because quarterfinals, semifinal, this is our last time that we can get in the Papa John's trophy, so we might as well try and make the most of it. Ooh, that was a very, very close attempt by them. Highlight over, it is not over. There we go. Their first shot so far was a very good attempt from them. We're currently destroying them on XG. There's nothing unusual. Our XG has been very, very good. We have not been clinical ahead of the goal, is the problem. We do have a game in hand over everybody. I guess the late season for us is just not going to have a whole lot of games, which would be nice in terms of resting our players, but it's hellish right now, because this schedule has been really dense. Us being so far ahead in terms of our games played makes me annoyed because it's not true how far we are ahead on the league table. We are creating a lot of shots, so I'm very happy with that. Anybody else playing badly? I guess Ford's not doing so well today. Ford is another player that I'm currently looking to get a replacement for. I hate to do it. He's one of our best players, even now when his current ability doesn't show that. But we need an upgrade and someone who can really grow with the team. So we're looking to make strides there. Adams is currently the one I'm thinking is going to be playing out on the right side, because he has the potential to do so, and he's also currently better than Ford. But the play on court ability is not quite there the way it is with some of the other players. Wormley 10, he can come off for Payne, which is a substitution I make basically every game. They are interchangeable to me at this point. Like they're going with a back four. I don't even know what they were playing beforehand. You could have been on the ball a little bit there, and we would have been able to intercept that. Instead, they're now on the attack. Payne almost is able to get a foot on the ball, but he doesn't quite end the possession. Now, look like they're on the attack now. Here we go, and they score. It's always like this. Just let them do something. It's not even something special. They just do something either extremely freaky and fluky, or they just send a through ball and none of our players are able to respond appropriately, and they just score. Because looking at the XG, we should be thumping them. We are not thumping them. So our players are shattered. Holy cow. Okay, Kane Taylor and Oakley Booth can come off. Can either of these guys swap around? Yeah, that's a slightly better position. Make those two substitutions. And go ahead and shout some encouragement and see if we can get this team fired up for a last-minute winner. What I want, a last-minute winner. Sturge now with a corner kick. He's in far post. We got the Jumpy Boys in position. Jumpy Boys? No, not in position enough. Sturge now. He's just going to do a stupid little shot. We are going to go attacking, because we do need to come out and score a winner here. Immediately another highlight after go attacking. The ball, we head it straight to their team. Adams, though, does a good job picking the ball back up. He's running weird way. Kane, over the top now. Burstow was, I guess it was a good clearance. He did hit the ball. Burstow just kind of tripped over his own leg. And we immediately lose the ball because Chaplin is shorter than his opponents. And they score again! Oh, this is what's been happening to me. Every game I think we can win, we come out and lose. Every single game. It's just been awful. Because now, it's not over, but it's pretty close to being over for us winning the league this year. And if this form continues, we might not even secure automatic promotion, which is just going to be awful. Oh my god, that mugged a kid. Our players are really not good enough to be winning the league like we should be. Don't have the players, nor the reputation, nor the budgets to win the league with automatic promotion like we had been. Now that Burstow is just not the player he was before, it's really starting to show. But still, 12 points clear of the team below us, even if they win. We can come out and do something. MK Dons are next. Let's go out and show them that they don't deserve to win this game. Oh. Okay, we're back with game number 2, this time at home against MK Dons, a match we desperately need to win. A couple of changes for this game. Adam, he's coming on the left wing. Montgomery, he is a bit jaded. He's being rested for a few games. Still sitting on the bench for this, simply because I want to, and I had Kumas playing with the under-21s. Stupidly. Ed Turns, he picked up a knock. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks. So Noah Hay, he's going to be coming onto the bench and playing as a reserve center back or right back or left back, wherever we need him to come in, play for. Hopefully today, come out and score the victory that we so desperately need against these top place teams. Do not want to bottle it like last year. Last year was a horrific bottle job. Let's go ahead and step things up. They're in third place in the... Yeah, that thing. That's the thing. Yeah. I give up. I'm done. I'm done thinking. It's been a rough recording session. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, MK Dons. 2 games in hand. Both of these games being win will put them at 10 points behind us. So a win here would go a long way in securing us being even further ahead, considering that they are the team that is currently one of the 2 teams that are currently chasing us. The other one being Wigan, who we just lost. Surge almost loses the ball, but is able to return it. Burstow sends it to forward, over to Adams, over to Adshead, who does not slide back in. Too many players in front of him. However, a very, very good attempt. Sturge has apparently pulled his groin. Friend, if you're doing that, please do that in the privacy of your own home, not in the middle of a football pitch. All I ask. XG is looking very nice. Off to a good start. I won't be destroyed by a draw here. However, I'd be very remiss in saying that anything but a win means we're probably not winning the league. Wormlayton now forward and just faster than his defender. Barely get past one defender. A good tackle there by their team. You're unable to... Oh, Mason Burstow. Oh, does a good job of being able to get through when surrounded by 3 people and just capitalizing on the mistake they made. Ford goes down very nicely. Burstow, though, a little bit of an overplay there. They do a horrible job of trapping it. Burstow just able to get in. Did pick up an extra half-star current ability in training. I get a training report that he jumped back up. So maybe that injury was a bit more serious than I thought, and it's just taken him a few games to get back into his groove. That's what I'm hoping. Keep in mind, he still has a match highest earner clause, so he's up in more payment now. Montgomery's deal increased because of his playing time. Mason's also went up. We're getting shots away. Go ahead and keep up the good work. We have 1 player went off, so we have 2 more substitutions we can look to make. XG is still looking good. Player fatigue is still looking good. Theirs is not looking so good. Back 7. I hate how defensive Football Manager is this year. I do wish they'd update that in some way, because having... Oh, Adshead, that was very close, my boy. Very close to being a wonderful, wonderful goal. But it stopped just ever so short of being the winner that we need. Robson, if they got a corner in them, they do not properly because it was a free kick. See if they can score off this free kick. No. Ball was not quite under their control. Okay, a couple of substitutions we can make. Apparently, Apaya Forson, very close to being suspended for game forward. In a bad game, we'll bring on Miley for him. Taylor, no. Really shattered at the moment. I guess Kane Taylor can come off. He's having an okay game. Oakley Booth can come on. Our only midfield or so. We're going to have to play some other people if we need to. Hopefully we can still hold on to this 1-point lead or so slightly. A new boy, Loney, is going to be coming off. We're going to be bringing on Payne for him because Payne is slightly better. Actually, hold on. No, Vermoon is better. Also, most importantly, he is taller. The reason he's still with the team. He's going to be leaving the club at the end of the season. Don't feel too bad. He's only worth 5 to 50k. So, don't really need to renew him. Can make the final substitution now. We've got options of Lewis Payne, Montgomery. Bring either of them in. But if we have to, I guess we're going to be bringing on Payne for Wormlayton, even though having a pretty decent game. Simply for freshness. Burstow is tired, Adshead are tired, but there's really nothing I can do about that. Hold our breath in the last couple of minutes so we can hope they do not score a goal. Highlight on our side. Over the top, Burstow. Very, very good shot. Hopefully that's the end of the highlight, because I'd like to continue. Oh god, the highlight's going to continue. Oh God, please, please, game, please don't screw me like this. A very good tackle. Sends the ball out. Gives our defense time to get into position, and we win the ball back. Burstow now. Send it over to the right side. He is. Miley barely able to keep it in play. Burstow now, he's going to run over the top. No, Miley is just going to go at it like an idiot. Send the ball out for a kick in. Okay. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Breathe in. Don't breathe in. Don't breathe in. Don't breathe in. Wasn't breathing in. Maybe I shouldn't have just said anything. Saying something is what did it. I would bet money on that. God. You'll excuse me for a moment. Once this is over, I'm going to be smashing my table a bit. You were not good enough. That was the match we should have been winning. Is what I've been saying for so many games. 93rd minute equalizer. Transfer talks piss off. Very annoyed. I am livid after conceding that late goal. Oh, probably going to be back for this game against Wigan and this game against Grimsby. A couple of more games. See if we can win this Papa John's trophy because we're not winning the trophy in this league. Currently, 79 points. 3 points ahead if they win both their games. Though we still are probably going to secure automatic promotion just simply because we are 12 points clear of dropping out of automatic promotion. Burstow is going to win this. Burstow is going to win that. Ford's going to win that. Burstow, we're going to win a lot of the things. Even yellow cards, apparently. Apaya Forsen is very good at collecting those. But we want to go up and get in the championship next year. Reminder, go to detailed. Our transfer spending, salary per year, we still are in 23rd place. By a hell of a long shot compared to some of these. Basically double our money to get into the kind of, or at least $1 million or two more to get into the mid-table sides. We need more. We really, really need more. So net transfer, oh, apparently we did spend some net transfer spending. How fancy. Well, regardless, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoy. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.